Everybody, we're here with Kobus Louw today. Kobus is a business development manager for Harcourts in the Western Cape. Kobus is a seasoned real estate man, and he definitely highly innovative, and he's got valuable insight. We've been working together for the past few years. I thought that would be a good idea to have Kobus on as our first episode, because me being involved in real estate, I think this is a good place to start. Welcome, Kobus.
Thank you, Rudy. It's great to be online with you. Nice to see you, man.
It's a weird thing working from home, right?
It is, but for us as real estate professionals, we're kind of used to working from home. It's not strange to us, but now not being able to engage with our clients and take them out to property, that's a new thing.
I think it's kind of forced innovation in a way, hasn't it?
Absolutely. It's amazing to see, when you look around and when you speak to other industry professionals, the amount of innovation that has been taking place, not only in Harcourts, but in most other real estate businesses in South Africa and around the globe. So absolutely. And in so many industries.
I've been watching your Zoom video training sessions and some of the other guys across the country. It's very interesting to me to see how Harcourts it was an unscheduled situation, but immediately took action to ensure that agents were assisted and clients.
Yeah, thank you. We always got to be proactive and on the front foot, and when we see the opportunity to engage with our team, then we got to jump on it. So we've been fortunate that we've been going with the Zoom sessions for a little while before the lockdown came into effect. So we had a little bit of a run with Zoom before that. So we were quite well positioned to really just step it up to the next level when the lockdown came into effect.
Are you finding that with agents being a bit more available during the day, that your figures, or there are a lot more people watching, or agents are more engaged?
Without a doubt. Yep. No. So, our team members are looking for these opportunities to interact. They're looking for guidance. So we definitely have a captive audience, and we're finding that there's been a fantastic response to our training offering over the past 13 odd days, or the days that we've been in lockdown now. Definitely an increase on the engagement, yes.
That's fantastic to hear. I was discussing the lockdown with a colleague of mine, and a lot of the estate agents that I know were very nervous about it going in, knowing how to run their business, what is going to happen, how it's going to affect their business. Do you think that real estate is positioned in a way that it can kind of evolve really organically, so that when situations arise, that they're able to still position themselves in a way that they can still make sales, still through technology introduce clients to properties, that sort of thing?
It's an interesting question. The bottom line is that in real estate, we have to have an entrepreneurial mindset and a business owner mindset, and that's critically important to take ownership of any situation that is presented to you, and to make plans and to think creatively and think innovatively. Whether real estate is positioned to fulfill the whole chain of engagements with a client, I don't think that we are 100% there yet, because as you know, people still want to actually see a property. They still need to visit a property to conclude the transaction. Very, very few sales are actually done just on without a buyer actually physically inspecting the property. So we can do a lot of things. We can obviously expose the property to potential buyers or tenants. They can view it. They can even make an offer to purchase or sign a lease agreement, but that is usually subject to them seeing the property. So what we're doing right now is our team members are actually putting offers to purchase together, but with that suspensive condition that once the lockdown is lifted and we can and those buyers can inspect the properties, then that would be the condition. I hope that does that answer your question?
Definitely. It gives me a lot of insight, because I've seen that there's a lot of innovation in that sphere of real estate, where people are introducing virtual tours. It's been around for a while, but now virtual show days, Facebook show days. I even have some of my agents who the seller is walking through the house on the Sunday afternoon with their phone, trying to get people interested. So it's interesting to me how, although a lot of the technology has already been introduced, that it's really coming to effect now that people are forced to use it in a way that where usually it wasn't really a necessity.
Yes, yes. I think that we are habits or creatures of habit. We've conducted our business in very much the same way over decades, where we would take buyers out to a property, we would take tenants out to a property, and obviously we would meet with our homeowners, whether they're looking to sell or buy in their homes, and discuss it, because it's such a human interaction and there's so much emotion involved that it's definitely first prize to have that sit down, that one-on-one face-to-face meeting where one can have a proper conversation. But with the new reality now of the lockdown and the social distancing, it has most definitely forced us to use all those digital means, as you've just alluded to, the virtual tours, our clients sending us videos and photos and all those things to be able just to still continue with our business.
Of course. So I think, we've discussed this before, but it seems as if that this time has kind of created an opportunity in a way for agents to, instead of being bound down by the lockdown, but rather being set free in a way by certain activities that are often ignored, like improving databases, improving social media branding, really focusing on a digital aspect. Are you finding that there's been a push to that, there's been a bit of an uptake?
Yes. Now's an opportune time for agents to focus on so many things in their businesses that have for some time been put on the back burner, or we sometimes find, because it's so go, and it's such a 24 hours a day, 7 days a week type of business, that your agents are usually just so busy being out there engaging with clients that a lot of things, like you've just said, engaging with your database, cleaning up databases, and just general value add to your clients do fall by the wayside, and we often don't make enough time for that. So agents do spend quite a bit of time on that, but just generally engaging with our clients in our specialist areas and building relationships, adding value. So those are definitely things that agents have been doing. But apart from that, also still putting ourselves out there to do market assessments on properties where the homeowners are looking to sell right now, with properties going to the market as we speak. As you know, properties are listed on a daily basis.
Of course.
We get inquiries from buyers on a daily basis. So we are still engaging with sellers, buyers. We're still engaging with landlords and tenants on individuals that are looking to sell or buy or let or rent. And it's just to still continue our service to those individuals with all the digital means that we have. And then, as I said earlier in the process, to actually write offers to purchase or lease agreements. Yep. So it's business as usual, but unusual, as we know.
I'm privileged to be a part of the Harcourts family, in that I help shape the digital channels, and it's so exciting to me always how
you have indeed.
Harcourts has got such an exciting team, and everybody's always really excited about new ideas and innovations. I want to discuss with you, taking that into consideration, what sort of steps has Harcourts taken during the lockdown to assist clients and agents to improve that service experience? Because I know Harcourts is very, very focused on client experience.
Yeah, absolutely, Rudy. You will know that Harcourts International has been heavily invested in our digital or actually technological improvement over many decades. So we have really great websites, and we are very, very focused on the quality of the client engagement on the website, or the client experience on our website. So we want to get our clients onto our websites for them to really see the property in its best way, to be able then to communicate with us from what they've seen. So we also have on our websites very nice interactive forms that they can complete, but also from our systems that we use in terms of client feedback, client service. We are very, very well positioned with the technology that we have. We also have quite a number of our offices that really have stepped it up to almost the highest possible level that we can have in terms of virtual tours, the Matterports and all those types of things, and really quality professional videos. So on many different levels, our team members have embraced technology to its full extent to maximize our clients' experience of the service that we want to offer them, that we
Yeah,
can offer them.
it's incredible how, I spend a lot of time tracking the path of the interested buyer or interested seller, their first interaction with Harcourts, and then the final call to action or actual action on the website. And it's always interesting to me the path. And Harcourts has got such a smooth way of working that people, or a buyer or a seller or even a tenant or a landlord, once they engage with our Harcourts brand, it's almost that on every single level we put practice or products in place to assist them to ensure that that service or that information is disseminated in a way that's easily and readily available and identified easily.
Yeah, no, Rudy, absolutely. Thanks for what you're saying. We really appreciate you and everything that you have done for Harcourts.
Thank you.
But it's absolutely what every Harcourts team member tries to achieve throughout the world. And we're in 9 countries around the world, and we have thousands of team members, is to really deliver that exceptional level of service at every possible touch point that we have with our clients. Again, whether they are selling or buying or letting a property or renting, whether that's in residential, commercial, industrial, through all the different spectrums of real estate, because that really touches on the vision of Harcourts, is to provide the finest experience in real estate, not only with our clients, but also with our team members and our industry partners. So it's all about providing that exceptional client experience for us. So we try our best.
I think you're doing a great job.
We definitely try our best.
I think what's always exciting to me is to see how quickly people adapt. Somebody can be in an industry for 30 years, and then we know how rapidly the real estate environment evolves in the modern business world. How they could be doing something for 30 years, and they get pulled into the Harcourts way, and immediately they adjust and they applying new ideas and themes. It's always really exciting to me. I think finally what I wanted to ask you, Kobus, is for an agent out there, whether it's a Harcourts agent or a real estate agent globally or nationally, that feels kind of overwhelmed by this isolation or the lockdown, what sort of advice would you give somebody to ensure that their business sustains throughout this period?
Rudy, I would first of all encourage fellow real estate professionals to remain positive and calm and thinking clearly. As entrepreneurs, we have to stay in control of our businesses, like any business owner would do. We cannot allow fear to get the better of us, although we're all confronted by doubt and uncertainty every single day, obviously. Secondly, I would also encourage my colleagues to dress up and show up every single day and have a plan for the day.
Such a good point. It's so important.
So we have to create structure in our days. We know we got to have a plan. We got to know what we want to do today, tomorrow, in the rest of the week. Because if we don't have a plan and we're not executing our plans, these 21 days that we're in lockdown, or if it's an extended lockdown, will just go by and we will have very little to show for it. So we just got to keep moving forward. We've got to keep making plans. We've got to keep thinking out the box, keep making progress every single day. Small daily wins. We have the opportunity to obviously acquire new skills, learn some new stuff. As I said earlier, it's such a great time to attend to many things in our business that quite easily falls by the wayside. But I guess most importantly is probably to take control of our mental and physical wellness, to exercise at home, to read and watch the things that you enjoy, spend quality time with your loved ones, or if you are on your own, speak to your loved ones or friends every single day. Yes. To stay happy and stay focused. It's not a holiday. I think for most it's not a holiday. Unless you've scheduled it as a holiday, it's not a holiday. So,
when you're a real estate agent and you work and you're a commission-based worker, it's never a holiday, even Christmas.
It's not a holiday. So my best wishes go to each and every one of our team members and our colleagues. As we know, this too shall pass, and we will definitely come out stronger than ever before. So my best wishes to everyone out there.
Well, there you have it. Thank you, Kobus. That were wise words and highly insightful as usual. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure, Rudy. It's such a privilege, such an honor, man. Thank you for touching base, and I wish you and your family also all of the best and return home safely.
Thank you, Kobus.